wait, grab that.
Oh,
grab that.
Hold on. You're going to promote?
I am going to promote. Why not?
Well done.
We optioned this book.
Well, we're going to talk about this. Listen, I was obsessed with that book before
Do you
I
know
heard.
This book?
Oh, I love this book.
How dare you not tell me?
Oh yeah. Well, let's get into this right now. It's called The Dancer. Talk about who wrote it.
Eric Burnett, dear friend of all of ours, I believe.
Yeah.
And a couple of years ago, when I was sitting in my dressing room at Pretty Woman, someone gave me this book and said, read this book. And 10 pages in, I was like, oh, I'm going to option this book. I didn't know what I was talking about, but I've heard it done. So I was like, I'm optioning this book. So, life got in the way for a while. And now that we're in the middle of this, I revisited the concept, and Eric was kind enough to allow us to option this book. And that was the easy part. And that's all I will say. So now all I have to do is sell it to a major studio and get everyone involved and make a series out of it.
Yeah.
Well, see, I love this. You're producers now. I'm fascinated about how you're moving your careers along. Like I said, I fell in love with this book a year and a half ago.
It's fantastic, isn't it? I'm not imagining how brilliant it is.
Very juicy. Yeah. It's very filled with characters and like you said, the first 10 pages, you're in.
Like you're hooked.
But it's got some great reveals, but really juicy characters. You can see it on screen. So I think that was, Orfeh is very quick on that stuff. And she just did it. She just called Eric and got it done. I was like, oh, I guess, okay. Yeah, we're going to be producers now.
Everyone has plenty of time on their hands to take my call.
I think at this point, it's like, your mind has to be open to that kind of stuff. And luckily, Orfeh is just brilliant and fast, and she reads really fast. It took me a couple days to get through this one.
Call me Evelyn Wood. I do read very
it's very juicy. It's also complicated. I won't give away the story. I want people to read. But
it's an incredible mystery with a homicide and everything else. So everybody watching around the world, go to Amazon or go somewhere and find this novel, this mystery, The Dancer. It's really fabulous.
Yes.
Well, I wanted to congratulate the two of you on that. When I heard that from Deadline, first of all, I was like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with that book. I'm like, boy, they have really great taste.
You didn't text me right away and tell me. I just was like, because that's great to know that every single person who's reached out to me that has read the book is like, oh my God, of course it needs to be on screen. Of course it's the best. So,
Yeah, one of the great things about it is this is wonderful, backdrop of New York City.
Yeah.
It made me so nostalgic to read it because, we've just sort of been inside, but you're it's, certain parts of it from certain different eras in New York City, and you're really getting all that stuff. And I miss New York. My God.